Hey guys, it's me, Kai. How are you today, night, and or evening? Whatever time it is for you. Hopefully you're alright. I am doing okay. Sorry if you hear Dragon Age in the background, it's playing over there. But, there are some things that I would like to talk about to you. I guess I should have maybe, wrote some points down for this, because this is a rather kind of like a serious-ish video. We're going to talk about Gabbie Hanna's recent, descent into madness. And let's be real here, that's what it is. It's a manic episode being caught live through various TikToks. And, you know, there's been a lot that has happened in the last, 48 hours involving Miss Hanna. And I want to preface this as someone who deals with mental illness, every day of my life, and have experienced manic episodes and have experienced other people going through it in my life too. I just, I have this, this need to say something here, because I see people, there's some people who are really not taking this seriously and don't realize how fucked up of a situation this can be. So, I just thought I'd sit down and have this nice little chat with you about it, and how society is reacting in some ways is problematic. So, Gabbie recently, and this is I'll start with the biggest thing that I think is the biggest thing first. God, I should have structured this, but it's too late. We already hit record. We're already here. This happened today, on August the 24th, 2022. Gabbie Hanna had a strange man in her house, and he was filming it from the outside and all that. So I'm just gonna show you some of the videos first that she posted with this man in her house. And I'll have you know, okay, I'm just gonna show you on my phone and do a little quick scroll real quick. So, all of these, all in the last 48 hours. And actually, probably more than that, because I didn't scroll all the way down. Because quite frankly...
These are remarkable, Seeker. It is fascinating to see how you and the Templars negate magic.
Have you never encountered Templars before?
Only at a distance.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I am an apostate after all.
And they never caught up with you even once.
I am a very careful apostate.
Sorry. Very unprofessional. I know I said it's a serious video, and then I have a video game chiming in every once in a while in the background. That's not my fault. It is, though. But I just really wanted to make this before I, lost my shit. So, now with all of that, I'll show you, the video with the man. At least the first one that I see on here.
Nicholas? Hey, Nicholas? Alexander Hamilton, why do you ride like you're running out of time? What did Eliza have that Alexander Hamilton didn't? Faith, the orphanage. Nicholas?
Okay, so I think this is the first one with it.
Do you mind being on camera, or you don't want to? Okay, so I want to, oh my god, my hair. A friend just texted me, and I told him that I was going to go on a run for a guy who showed up at my house, and was just feeling a little lost, asked to use the bathroom, and now we're going to go for a run together. He asked to pray with me. It was really nice, and his text was, Gab, listen to me now, get that man out of your house. How do you feel about that?
That's rude.
It's kind of rude, isn't it? I think he meant well. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean well.
Why? No, he means well. We know he means well. My friend who texted me and told me to get the stranger out of my house. I think he meant well too.
Yeah, I think so.
But Nicholas is good. And we're gonna go for a run because we already prayed and had our coffee and listened to music.
Yes.
I'm so happy I met you this morning.
Yes.
Thank you for knocking on my door, Nicholas.
Yes.
You are a brother in Christ.
Brother in Christ.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. So, basically, huge issues with this, okay? Huge issues. One, now there are some people debating whether this could be considered breaking and entering or not. Now, I want to preface this with, this man was recording the outside of her house before she opened the door. Says that he went there with the intentions of helping her, but filmed the inside of her house, filmed her bathrooms, was looking through her medications, filmed her kitchen, filmed her living room, all of that, right? Do you not... Now, this is how it comes off to me. Okay. And I can kind of, I guess, see why people wouldn't see this immediately. But when you are mentally unwell, you're going to make irrational, terrible, bad decisions because you are mentally unwell. And in Gabbie's case, I don't want to speculate, but I imagine not properly medicated or going to the right therapist or being honest with your therapist or whatever may be going on with Gabbie. I don't know exactly what's going on and I can't speculate that. That's not my place to say. But what I will say is that what this man did was wrong. Even if I take it at face value that he was there with the intentions of helping her. Now I know some people might be saying, why? Why do you think that? I don't understand you. Why are you telling me this? Clearly, if he was trying to help her, he was trying to help her. There's no ill will. There's no bad intentions there. If he was trying to help her, okay, because I genuinely do not feel that way. I feel like this was for clout, and he was trying to get attention off of this, and he did not go over there with good intentions. He saw that she was having a manic episode, and he decided to try and exploit it, which I think is fucked up. I think it's wrong. She thinks she's Jesus right now. Or I think it's Mother of God is speaking to her. And she's making a lot of bold claims about DID and all of this shit. Which, like I said, that goes into being manic. That goes into having a manic episode. That's just how having a manic episode just works. Sometimes you end up, saying crazy shit that you do not mean because in the moment you're not thinking like yourself. You're not thinking rationally. That's how being manic works. You're up, which is also why she's saying things like, I've never felt better, I'm doing amazing, because she's manic. And when you're manic, you usually don't realize it until the calm down, and then it's too late. But if he was trying to help her, he put himself and Gabbie in a very dangerous situation. Okay? Because when you are mentally unwell, and once again, speaking from experience as someone who has had manic episodes, this is about to get real raw. Shit's about to get serious here. You, in my experience, at least with me personally, if someone, when I was having a manic episode, did something that would even remotely bring my spirits down in any way, make me upset, make me angry, anything like that, my response was always, and always is when I'm manic, this intense rage, because they're trying to ruin my mood. I'm finally happy right now, and they're trying to take that away from me. They're trying to ruin that. Of course, that's an irrational thought, but once again, when you're manic, you're not thinking rationally. She is going through something right now, and that has been made abundantly clear by her social medias. And if you wanted to help her, the best thing would to be calling a wellness check if you had her address, which you clearly did because you showed up there. Okay. But he put Because there's two ways that it goes. Either you're brought down to a depressive episode and it's a really intense depression, and in her case, she's going to like paranoia now because she let a stranger into her house who she thought just needed to use the bathroom and all of that shit. Which, if you were going there to help her, it doesn't even matter. Full stop, you lied about why you were there to her. You full stop made up a reason to go into her house, and that is full stop a problem. Okay? I don't want to hear any debate about that, because it is a full stop problem. But you also knew that she was mentally ill, which is dangerous for you, but once again, could be dangerous for her, because what if she slips into a depressive episode and then does something to harm herself, or further escalates into mania and gets to like God complex level where she thinks that nothing can hurt her and that she's like invulnerable and she does something crazy like walk into fucking traffic, which is totally plausible for someone who's in a manic episode, right? Like I just can't. So let me just like look, like all of this shit is yeah, she's even got like the hyper religious shit going on. I'm just like, I feel terrible for her, and I feel terrible about society and how they're reacting to her. Like, I'm gonna go to her newest video right now on TikTok anyway. See, now she's realized that it's a problem and someone's broke into her house. I mean, it's just like, I feel bad for her, and there are people that are saying that it's hard to explain, I guess. I should have worded this better, but I feel bad for her, and that's what I take out of this, is that people... Oh, okay. She's been taken for evaluation. Or at least that's speculation, apparently. But this video is 9 hours old, and she has not posted anything on here. And I'll probably tomorrow maybe do a deeper video on this, because I'm intrigued. And I just, like, I can't help but, like, think of this in a way that, like, explains that he could have been anybody. We're just taking him at face value that he was trying to help her. And that isn't necessarily true. It really does not seem that way. Because if you were trying to help somebody, why'd you live stream? Why'd you film it? Why'd you do all of those things? That doesn't sound like somebody who wants to help somebody. It sounds like somebody who wants to exploit somebody who's hurting.
It can't properly be called a war any longer. It's a free-for-all. Mages against Templars against everyone.
People are saying that the EMS was sent to her house, but apparently she was screaming in the middle of the fucking night, and her neighbors had to call for a wellness check. There's a lot of shit going on. And so I really, really just hope that she is getting help right now, and that she's, you know, doing better mentally, And I really hope that she gets the help that she deserves. And I know there's going to be people that watch this and are like, oh, you're going to put a famous person's name in the title for clout, and you're like a drama channel. And it's like, no, to both of those things. I'm actually just, and full disclosure, a lot of people are going to hate me for this, but I used to be a pretty big fan of Gabbie. I happen to also like her poetry, believe it or not, and I like her music. But I can also see the wrong that she has done. But I can also see that a lot of that wrong is also a byproduct of the very clear mental illness that she has. And that is something that has been escalating over the years, if you really think about it. And I just hope she gets help, despite everything. So I guess this has been Kai, and I'm saying bye. Hopefully we get some updates soon.